Thank you for joining us for today's broadcast on the Southeast Sports Network. This is a product of Shrine Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the direct written consent of Shrine Media. We encourage television and radio mediums to reach out. Enjoy the game.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
the midfield strike.
The great fundamental issue now before our people can be making decisions.
Here it goes out there.
Grand slam. He wants it all. He'll get it again. And as I say that, a bomb left side once for a touchdown. And the slam.
But an idea lives on.
See them celebrate that big victory here at East Hamilton. Get the range. Unbelievable. Hello and welcome here to Soddy Daisy High School. Thank you for being with us for our audio presentation of tonight's contest. I'm Gabriel Schrei, bringing you all of the action. Working off of a hot spot here, so I hope everything's coming through crystal clear for you wherever you may be, and I appreciate you tuning in. It's the Hurricanes of East Hamilton High School. It is the Trojans of Soddy Daisy High School. A full-scale tilt here tonight between these two high school football programs, and some excellent high school football lies ahead of us. Both teams are lined up on their respective end of the field here, ready to charge onto it and get all fired up as part of their pregame ceremonies. The Trojans are down to my right. They're wearing dark blue and gold tonight. The Hurricanes are down to my left. They are wearing white with green accents and green helmets here tonight. Excited to have you with us for this contest between these two programs, and I can't wait to tell you more about them. I'm going to take another short break, and we'll be right back with high school football in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Okay, much closer to kickoff here now at Soddy Daisy High School. Excited to get underway with this one and appreciate you joining us. Let's take a look at these two programs, what we've seen out of them so far to this point in the season, and maybe a quick overview of what we can expect out of them tonight. Both programs on their respective sidelines now facing one another. Officials have taken to the center of the field. The band is making their way up into the stands. Hurricanes of East Hamilton High School coming into this contest. They are 4-2 overall on the season. They stand at 3-0 in district play, ranked number 100 in the state of Tennessee, battling through this season two tough losses that have changed the landscape of an otherwise unblemished record as they have made their way through this fall football season. Started their year at Ottawa with a 52-21 win, then hosted Heritage and dropped that one 24-9. A couple of late touchdowns for Heritage in the Generals in that one. Then a victory over Eastridge on the road. That was back on September 2nd. They won 38-0. Then hosting Sequoia, East Hamilton won that one 48-6. Traveling to McMinn County 2 weeks ago, losing that one 29-20. a tight contest up at McMinn County High School. Then traveling over to Chattanooga Central, just a little ways down the road from us here in Soddy Daisy, and winning 27-10 last week. That's what brought them here to this October 7th battle against the Trojans here at Soddy Daisy High School. Let's take a look at the schedule of the Trojans to this point in the season. Soddy Daisy, led by head coach Justin Barnes. They stand at 1-5 overall in the season. They're 1-2 in district play. Began their year at Loudon with a 17-7 loss, then hosted Signal Mountain, a 23-7 loss, then traveled down the road to Chattanooga Central. That was a 26-6 loss. Then playing host to Red Bank, they lost that one to the Lions 33-7. Then the following week, played host to Sequoia, a 19-0 win for the Trojans of Soddy Daisy, and a loss last week as they hosted Tyner Academy 35-7 in that one. So that's what's brought us to this point in the season between these two programs. 1-5 overall Trojans, 4-2 overall Hurricanes. I don't think the record tells the whole story of these two programs. We're going to pause for the national anthem. Be back in one moment. Welcome back here to Soddy Daisy High School. Beautiful rendition of the American National Anthem here prior to kickoff between the Hurricanes and the Trojans. We've covered the records, covered a couple of the storylines between these two programs already. Starting quarterbacks are a big storyline between these two. The Hurricanes lost their man, signal color Blake Clark, before the season even got underway to an unfortunate leg injury. He's looking to be recruited, and I think he will be. I think he's got a great shot to play some high-level college football. Great kid, great athlete, fantastic throwing the football. But replacing him, Wandrick Bullard, who played tailback last season, and Bullard, one of the most effective ball carriers in the history of East Hamilton High School. Fantastic, finding holes up inside, moving the ball upfield, and he's been just as great throwing the football this season. So we'll see if he can keep that string going here tonight against the Trojans. For Soddy Daisy High School, their signal caller, Slater Hickman, a guy I've kept my eye on from the southeast side of Chattanooga. He's a great football player. I've been very impressed with the way he spreads the football out. He looks calm in the pocket, so we'll see if he can perform well here tonight also. Kickoff coming up right now. Football will going from right to left on your radio dial. The Trojans sending it back to the Hurricanes here to get this one started. Kick is away. Fielded carefully by Willis back on the 5-yard line. Makes one cut down to the 15, and he stumbles and falls to the 17-yard line of their own side of the field. So from the close hash mark, East Hamilton High School will drive from left to right on your radio dial as they take possession here first. From the 18. Great setting here in the hills. Beautiful night for football. First and 10 now for East Hamilton High School's offense. They'll split 4 out wide. Wandrick Bullard, tailback alongside him. Bullard sends Rawls into motion, and immediately the call from the umpire right here. This one looks to be a false start against East Hamilton High School, so they'll march him back, take another stab at first down. Before they do, quick look at the offense of East Hamilton High School. Caleb Ledesma, Colin Johnson, Andrew Gilbert, Josh Brown, and Logan Carmona leading that offense up front. And here we go on first down. Nothing doing for the Hurricanes. Tailback dragged down in the backfield. That'll make it 2nd and long. About 10 to gain from the original line of scrimmage now. So it'll be almost 2nd and 20. Wandrick Bullard trips left here on 2nd and long. He's going to fake the give and keep it himself. Headed to the far side of the field. In trouble here. Escapes one defender and then dragged down. And another big loss for the Hurricanes. It's now 3rd and forever. And quickly meeting the defense of the Trojans up front. Dakota Clayton, Hunter Mills, Colin Colpit, and Jamison Koch. The linebackers, Tyler Moore, Reed Phillips, Jacob Mills. Brewston Stewart, Blake Castellan, Lane Robinson, and Gage Welch, the defensive backs. 3rd and long now for East Hamilton High School's offense. Wandrick Bullard looking to the sideline here. Bullard takes the snap, wants to throw. It's a check down pass to the far side. His man is free, has a block, now across the 30-yard line, all the way down to the 35. That is a dramatic gain right there, 25 yards, and it'll move the chains for East Hamilton High School. 10:22 left to go here in quarter one. First drive of the game. Hurricanes with the football right now. Football on the far hash mark. Hurricanes have trips right. Bullard takes the snap, fakes the give. He's going to keep it. Has a block on the far side on the outside hip of the left tackle and steps out of bounds just shy of first down yardage. Football goes from the 35 down to the 44-yard line. About a 9-yard gain for the Hurricanes, and they're kind of in the hurry up here, already back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see if they snap it quickly as well. They will not. Bullard looking to the sideline for the play call here. We already talked about the big men up front, the blockers, Jake Rawls, Kyrese Willis, Zachariah Lebu, Mike Hinton, all accompanying Wandrick Bullard as skill players on the Hurricane offense. He throws a pass to the right side through the hands of his intended target. That one skiffs off of the turf and will be incomplete. 3rd and short now for East Hamilton High School. The Trojan defense looking to get a stop here. Football on the far 44-yard line here on the far hash mark. And the home crowd getting loud. Bullard going to keep it himself. Follows that left tackle again. Lots of yardage here as he crosses the midfield stripe. Down over the 40 as he is stumbling and pushed out of play on the far sideline. That'll move the chains. 1st and 10 for East Hamilton High School. They've crossed the midfield stripe. Still scoreless here in quarter one. 9:27 left to go in this first frame of action. Trips right for East Hamilton and Wandrick Bullard here. Bullard, check down pass, close side to the big man, Zachariah Lebu. He drives forward down to the 27-yard line of the Trojans. They're going to be right near the center of the field. Hurricane offense averaging 33 points per game scoring on the season. Trips right here for Bullard. He's going to send Rawls into motion. He'll accompany him in the backfield. Fakes the give. Oh, it's a reverse. A nifty play here. Hurricane man has lots of space and a blocker. He's free for the pylon and into the end zone. What a play. A 27-yard rushing touchdown for East Hamilton High School. It's 6-0 here at Soddy Daisy with 8:52 left to go in quarter number one. And Hurricanes are going to go for 2 here on the rush. This one driven in as well. So 8-0 with 8:52 left to go in quarter number 1. We'll take a break along with these 2 programs and be right back with more high school football in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. So it is 8-0 here at Soddy Daisy High School. 8:52 left to go in quarter number 1, and we are going to get our first look at the offense of the Trojans here following the kickoff. Hickson, the place kicker, on to send this one back to Soddy Daisy. Kick will go from left to right on your radio dial here. 2 return men back deep for Soddy, standing on the 5-yard line. This one, Squibb takes a long roll all the way back to that 5. Scooped up here, headed to the close sideline. Return man slips 1, now 2, and dragged down at the 25. That's where we'll begin this first offensive possession for Soddy Daisy High School. Well, let's take just 1 second and meet the offense of the Trojans and Soddy Daisy. Quarterback Slater Hickman calling the shots up front. Jamison Koch, Hunter Mills, Lake Renfro, Jordan Dodd, and Matthew Nunley trying to plow out some space. Drew Lewis, Tyler Alexander, Brady Stack, Ethan Howell all catching passes. Lane Robinson and Blake Bridgman in the backfield along with Hickman. 1st and 10, working from right to left on your radio dial here offensively. Hickman takes the snap, wants to throw. That's a great look over the middle, and a 1st and 10 for Soddy Daisy High School. Pickup of about 13 right there. They go from the center of the field to the close hash mark now.
That's a Mark Harlan.
First and 10, football from the 39 of their own side of the field. Soddy Daisy's offense sends a man into motion. Hickman gives it off, battling his way up inside and nothing doing for the tailback right there. He is stopped but not dropped. No forward progress. 2nd and 10, still from the 39-yard line, just inside of the close hash mark now. 8 minutes left to go here in quarter 1. It's 8-0 East Hamilton. From the 39, trips right for Hickman. That's the far side of the field. He wants to throw it. 5 receivers. He's in trouble. Evades a couple of defenders and now dragged down right near the line of scrimmage. Taken down by a pair of East Hamilton High School defenders. Looked like Hinton. Yes, Mike Hinton and Zane Leffick right there. 10 to gain. We're going to take just a moment and meet the defense of the Hurricanes as well. Brewer, Smith, Cole up front, the big men. Tex Lewis, Mike Hinton, Ramsey Devine, and Zane Leffick, the linebackers. Kyrese Willis, Devin Harrelson, Logan Locke, and Vanzel Hinton shutting down the back end for that Hurricane defense. Here's the snap. 3rd and long. Hickman wants to throw. Here's a missile to the far side. This is incomplete. It's 4th and 10 with 6:52 left to go here in quarter 1. Punt unit of Soddy Daisy High School and the Trojans now making their way out onto the turf.
Fourth and 10. Jonathan Davis comes off the punt.
Thanks for joining us here tonight, wherever you may be. Do let me know how the broadcast sounds. Comment on the feed or live chat, whatever it is. Punt is away. This one fielded back on the 20-yard line. Return man headed up the far sideline. He has a bit of trouble here. Slips around a pair of defenders and steps out after a gain of about 20 right there. And that's where they'll mark him down, right near the 40-yard line of the Hurricanes side of the field. Looks like they're not sure about that spot. They'll figure it out. It'll be a 1st and 10 for East Hamilton High School as their offense gets another crack at it here. And here comes Wandrick Bullard and the offense of East Hamilton. A touchdown on their first possession of the night. It's 8-0 with 6.5 left to go in quarter one. Trips right for Wandrick Bullard. He wants to throw it. Check down pass, close side. Devin Harrelson. He has space across the midfield stripe to 45, to 40, 35, 30. They're saying he stepped out on the 35-yard line of Soddy Daisy High School. So that's a gain of about 25 for East Hamilton on the first play of their second possession. Big movement right there. And so a penalty going to be tacked on to the end of this one against the defense in Soddy Daisy High School. Hurricanes get an extra 10 yards. 1st and 10, football from down just outside of the red zone. There's the give in the backfield. Nothing doing here. On the second play of the drive, a loss of maybe a yard. That'll make it 2nd and long with 6:15 left to go in quarter one. It's 8-0 Hurricane lead. Now to the far hash mark here. Working left to right on your radio dial, Wandrick Bullard and the offense of East Hamilton High School. Hurricane snap. Bullard fakes the give. He's going to keep it, trying to follow the center and left guard. Boy, he has some space. Headed to the far sideline and dragged down right near the line to gain right there. Could be enough to move the chains. Close side official has him at the 9-yard line right here. 5:45 left to go in quarter one, and it looks like that will indeed move the chains. That's a 1st and goal for East Hamilton High School. Mike Hinton still alongside Wandrick Bullard in the backfield here. 4 out wide, 2 on either side for Bullard. Now on 1st and goal, Bullard wants the back of the end zone. His receiver goes down. Thought that was going to be an interception for the Trojans right there. This one just falls incomplete. Second and goal, Hurricanes going to take another stab at it. Stewart, Robinson, Caslin, and Welch on the back end for the Trojans here. Bullard fakes it and keeps it. Comes to the close side of the defensive end. Gets in there easily. Dakota Clayton. Great play right there, coming off the edge, beating out the right tackle, and then making the play once you reach the quarterback. Getting to him is one thing, sacking him is another, especially when that quarterback is Wandrick Bullard. 4 out wide for Bullard and the Hurricanes offense here. That's 2 on either side. He wants to throw it. There's a rainbow ball to the back of the end zone, and this one is swatted away as well. Stewart making the play defensively there, putting that into the turf. 4:40 left to go here in quarter one. That makes it 4th and goal for East Hamilton High School, and it looks like they've sent out their kick unit. Ethan Hickson and the kick team onto the field here. Snap is good. Hold is good. This one is a missile. It goes up, away, and through. So it'll be 11-0 with 4:39 left to go here in quarter number one. We'll take a break along with these two teams and be back with more high school football in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back here to Soddy Daisy High School. 11-0 now the tally with 4:39 left to go here in quarter one. Hurricanes booting through a field goal at the end of a successful drive there. And kickoff from Ethan Hickson will just roll into the back of the end zone for a touchback. So we will get another look at Slater Hickman in the offense of the Trojans here. When you're up against the wall and you cannot fall, number 8 is the last onto the field here to lead this offense coming into the play call. We'll see what he can do. Look at Sharp so far, making good reads. That's a tough defense to move the football against, though. East Hamilton known for their defense, and Grant Reynolds, one of the brighter defensive minds in the state of Tennessee. Hickman sends a man into motion. He wants to throw it, gives it off, close side, and woof, nice end around right there. Gain of about 6 yards, stringing that one out down towards the sideline, hitting the one who pushes him out. Robinson making that carry for a gain of 6. Now second and medium for the Trojans here. 4.5 left to go in quarter one. Soddy Daisy working right to left on your radio dial. 2 out wide, 1 on either side. Throwing the close hash mark. Hickman sends a man into motion. There's the give up inside. Tailback is grabbed right away by Ramsey Devine and wrestled to the ground. Not a bad carry there for Blake Bridgman, but not much doing. Third and short now for the Trojans. Still just inside of that close hash mark. They need to gain a little less than 3 yards to move the chains. Soddy Daisy High School home crowd here getting into it. And a timeout taken down on the field by the Trojans and Soddy Daisy. We'll keep it right here for this timeout. Take a look at the offensive production of this program so far to this point in the season, averaging about 8 points per game, scoring 7 against Loudon, 7 against Signal Mountain, 6 against Chattanooga Central and the Pounders, 7 against the Lions of Red Bank, 19 against Sequoia, and 7 against Tyner Academy. So looking to break that streak here today, score a pair of touchdowns. An offense with a lot of weapons, but really a very tough schedule. Teams like Chattanooga Central, Signal Mountain, Red Bank, eking out wins against programs that they shouldn't be beating on a regular basis. Big part of the Trojans' record to this point on the season. We'll see what they can do here. Third and short. There's the give right up inside. Tailback pushing his way forward. That's a gain of about 4, and it should be enough to move the chains for Soddy Daisy High School. Well, that's a clutch first down for the Trojans right there, their first of the day. We'll see if they can build some momentum off of that one. Football in the exact center of the turf now, resting on the 32-yard line. Trojans working right to left on your radio dial. 3:15 left to go in quarter one. It's 11-0 East Hamilton. Soddy Daisy, check down pass over the middle. Bridgman with a catch. Reverses Fields, coming to the close side across the 40 and tackled down at the 43-yard line of the Trojans side of the field.
There's a Mike Rustbridge, Farm Bureau first man.
Good looking tackle made there by the Hurricanes of East Hamilton High School. Hitting the one to drag down the attacker right there. And that was a great looking carry. That's what you want to see out of a tailback. Blake Bridgman came across the middle. He was wide open, used his speed to get open, completely reversed Fields and got a few extra yards out of it. Man in motion for the Trojans here on 1st and 10. There's the give again up inside and off the outside hip of the left tackle. A gorgeous little gain right there for Soddy Daisy High School. Pickup of about 8. That'll take the football from the 44 of their own side of the field down to about the 48-yard line of East Hamilton High School. Crossing that midfield stripe. 2:10 left to go in quarter one. Football on the close hash mark. Soddy Daisy High School breaks the huddle. 2 out wide to the left. There's the give again to Bridgman. Bridgman on the carry. The tailback runs the spin move along the sideline. Taken down hard by the defense of East Hamilton High School. Mike Hinton got up in there. Threw him out of play. And there's a flag down on the 48-yard line. That's in the zip code of holding. We'll see what they call it here. Indeed, the call going to be holding against Soddy Daisy High School. The Whitecap giving the signal up to us here in the booth. 1:56 left to go in quarter one. They're going to march back the Trojans to their own 42-yard line. Well, when you're driving, you're getting the football in the hands of Bridgman. He's making plays, and then a mental error like that. That's a big blow. 90 seconds left in quarter one. Here comes 2nd and 12. Here's the snap. Hickman wants to throw. Pressure from the back end, and he can't get away. A sack by the defense of East Hamilton High School. Zane Liffick comes in off of the edge. .70 seconds left to go in quarter one now. It's 3rd and a country mile. Soddy Daisy needs to gain about 22 to move the chains.
30-20.
From the 34, here come the Trojans. It's a screenplay. Receiver is fighting his way up in there and gains an additional 5 yards after the catch. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th and 10. 30 seconds left to go here in quarter one. Trojans might not run another play here. Football on the 45 of Soddy Daisy. They break the huddle. 7 seconds to run a play. 2 out wide right for Hickman. He'll take the snap, and there's the little pooch kick. Punts this one away. And it does successfully catch the Hurricanes off guard. Takes a Hurricane-friendly bounce at the 28, and will be down at the 34-yard line of East Hamilton's side of the field. That'll do it for quarter one. It's 11-0 East Hamilton. We'll take a break and be right back. here to Soddy Daisy High School, about to get underway with quarter number 2 here between the Trojans and the Hurricanes. Thanks for being with us for tonight's presentation of high school football. I'm Gabriel Schrei, bringing you the game. 11-0 the tally, a double reverse ending in a touchdown with 8 minutes to go in quarter 1. East Hamilton taking that early lead and pushing in a 2-point conversion as well. Then a field goal to increase that lead to 11-0 with 4.5 left to go in quarter 1. False start here on the first play of the drive for the Hurricanes. So it'll be 1st and 15 for East Hamilton High School. They're set up on the far hash mark, driving right to left on your radio dial. Bullard gives it off to Hinton. Hinton bounces it outside, makes one man miss, now 2, dragging a defender with him. Gains about 12 yards. It would be 2nd and short, but there's a flag back on the far 30-yard line. Looks like holding against East Hamilton High School, and indeed it will be. Hurricanes are going to have to take another stab at this one right here. So it'll be 1st and long, a little more than 20 yards, it looks like, maybe 23. Here's the snap. Bullard wants to throw it over the middle. Finds LeBou down on the 25. He pushes it forward for another yard or 2. Gain of about 6, maybe 7. 2nd and very long for East Hamilton High School here. Football just about in the center of the turf. 45 seconds gone in quarter 2. 11-0 East Hamilton lead. 2 out wide on either side for Wandrick. Looking to the sideline for the play call here. Wants to throw it. Check down pass far side. And this one going to be ruled, looks like incomplete.
The pass is incomplete.
Just skittered off of the turf right there. Tried to check it down on the swing pass out to a receiver who had retreated back behind the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 3rd and long. Hurricanes would need to gain about 16 yards right here if they want to keep this drive alive. 10:57 left to go in the first half. Home fans of the Trojans getting loud. 4 out wide, 2 on either side. Bullard wants to throw. Oh, here's a rainbow ball down the far sideline. This one is incomplete. Overshot his intended target, and that'll make it 4th and long. The Trojans will get the football back. Punter onto the field for East Hamilton High School. Ethan Hickson is back deep. Snap is good, and he boots this one away. Good-looking punt. Takes an East Hamilton-friendly bounce down around the 40 of the Trojans. Hurricanes will down this on the 26-yard line. 74 yards is what the Trojans of Soddy Daisy will need to score here. They trail 11-0, 10.5 left to go in the first half, as Slater Hickman will take to the field again. He'll break the huddle. 1st and 10 from the far hash mark here. Trojans driving left to right on your radio dial. Hickman sends a man into motion. He gives it off, and the tailback there, Bridgman, able to push his way up in there for a gain of 2. Two out wide on either side here for Hickman. Fires over the middle, and this one is caught. Wow, what a play. I don't think anyone was sure whether or not he caught it. It happened so fast, and he slid into the catch. Able to hang on to the football, and that'll move the chains. 1st and 10 after a gain of about 13 for the Trojans. Drew Lewis comes across on the slant right there, gets his body in the perfect possession to catch the football. He'll maintain possession. 1st and 10. Hickman gives it off. Spin move here, and Lewis taken down in the backfield. Ramsey Devine on top of him. Two and a half minutes already gone here in quarter two. 11-0 the score. Hurricanes of East Hamilton High School are leading here in Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. Thank you for being with us. Football on the far hash mark. Right at the 37-yard line. Trojans working with it. Hickman from the gun wants to throw. Here's pressure coming. It's another screen this time. Hurricanes saw it coming. Gain of about 2 yards there. Trojans able to salvage something out of this. Nice short gain by looks to be Drew Lewis there. Football about 5 yards inside of the far hash mark. Right at the 39-yard line. Trojans will need to gain 10 yards here to move the chains on 3rd down. Hickman wants to throw. Pressure is coming. He's going to uncork one down the close sideline. This is incomplete. Kyrese Willis right there all over his intended target, Drew Lewis. And Lewis and Willis, two of the fastest football players you're going to see in this area, going neck and neck up along the sideline there. If Lewis would have caught that, even if he was tackled immediately afterwards, he would have been inside of the red zone. He'd be down to the 10-yard line. 8:14 left to go here in the first half. 11-0 East Hamilton lead. And now the Trojans are going to be forced to make a decision here on 4th and 10, probably going to punt this one away. Again, football on their own 39-yard line. Missing a couple of players here from the punt unit. They'll get on in time. No, they won't. Timeout taken down on the field. Just a couple of minutes here into quarter number 2. Well, so far, a very successful effort defensively for the Hurricanes of East Hamilton High School. And let's talk about that. They've only allowed 90 points so far this season. That means they've only allowed 15 points per game to this point in the season. Hard to lose football games when your defense is that stingy. So decision time here early for Soddy Daisy High School. It's not exactly fantastic field position, their own 39-yard line. Calls for a punt most times, but hard to predict with a quarterback who pooch kicks it like that. Fourth and 10, and the punt will be sent away. Sails lazily to the hands of Kyrese Willis, who scoops it up on the 30 of East Hamilton. Tried to run the spin move and unable to escape that first defender, so only a gain of 2 there on the punt return. Well, here we go. Here comes the offense of East Hamilton High School. Wandrick Bullard leading the way. He will have trips left here on 1st and 10. Football along the far hash mark. They're working right to left on your radio dial. Check down pass, Jake Rawls. Lots of space across the 35, now the 40. Tackled down at the 42 there by the defensive back. Good play defensively by Clayton. Got a hold of him. It's actually the defensive end who had strung out along with the play. .7:35 left to go here in quarter two. Hurricanes leading 11-0. 4 out wide, 2 on either side. Wandrick Bullard alone in the backfield. Sends Rawls into motion. He'll stand alongside him. Fakes the give. He's going to keep it. Following the right tackle and right guard, and gets a gain of about 5 there on first down. Josh Brown, Logan Carmona plowing space up in there for the quarterback of the Hurricanes. Now second and medium. Bullard sends a man into motion right away. He'll fake the give again. This time headed to the far side. Defensive end grabs him by his jersey and throws him down hard. Great play defensively by Jamison Coe. 6.5 left to go here in the first half. 3rd and about 7. It's a long 7. Play call coming into Wandrick Bullard here. Clock continuing to run. Canes, their man fakes the give. Bullard wants to keep it, driving his way up inside, and they will sound the whistle as he crosses the midfield stripe down to the 49. Went up inside, following the center and guard. Pushed for an extra couple of yards. It'll make it 4th and very short, about a yard. Under 6 minutes to go here in quarter two. Hurricanes look like they want to go for it. Power formation, only one receiver split out wide. Yes, they will. Here comes Wandrick Bullard. Lots of space across the 45 and a shoelace tackle at the 40. A lot more than a yard there. Canes move the chains. 5.5 left to go in the first half. They lead 11-0. Driving right to left on your radio dial. Bullard putting together a bit of a drive here for his offense. Patrick Liner, Grant Reynolds calling the plays from the sideline. Trips left for Bullard here. One receiver on the far sideline. Bullard, not sure where he was looking with that one. Incomplete pass. I think he was looking for Zachariah LeBou, and it was in a dangerous spot. That means it'll be 2nd and 10 for East Hamilton High School. Second down, 10 to go. Wandrick Bullard on the quarterback keeper. Oh, he has a lot of space this time. Headed to the far sideline, bounces off of one defender and then dragged down after a gain of about 13. That'll take East Hamilton from the 40-yard line down to the 27. 1st and 10, and they are staring down the red zone with 5 minutes exactly left to go here in half number 1. Big thanks to Chris Lane and Mr. Hensley, the athletic director here at Soddy Daisy High School. Getting me hooked up, getting me in the press box here tonight. Beautiful facility. Here's the snap and the give, and trouble for the tailback of the Hurricanes. Right away, young Mr. Bullard stopped up and taken down. Javon Bullard tried to follow the left guard there and then tried to string it out, and he was just boxed in. Nowhere he could go. Second and long now for the Hurricanes. 4 out wide, 2 on either side for Wandrick. He turns in a horseshoe shape. A check down pass to the far side is incomplete. Underthrew it on the check down. 3rd and long with about 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Hurricanes lead 11-0. They're not desperate for points or anything. We'll see what they do here. Play call is in. Bullard running through his cadence. And making a change to this one from the sideline. Liner signaling in out to Weinrich Bullard. Bullard wants to throw. Oh, he's going to let a howitzer go to the far side. And this one is caught in the back of the end zone for a Hurricane touchdown. That'll make it 17-0 with 4:01 left to go in the first half. Ethan Hickson in the PAT unit come on. For East Hamilton High School. Snap is good. Hold is good. This one is up, away, and this one is through. 18-0 East Hamilton High School lead here. We'll take a break. Be right back with more high school football. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back here to Soddy Daisy High School. 18-0 the score here as the Hurricanes have extended their lead with a 27-yard passing touchdown to the back corner of the end zone. Kickoff for East Hamilton will skitter along the turf and out of the back of the field. That'll be a touchback, so Soddy Daisy High School getting the football back and a chance to work with it with just 4 minutes left to go here in this first half of play. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. Here's Hickman. He's going to fake the give, trying to push his way up in there. Gets about 6, maybe 7 yards. It's going to make it second and short. About 4 to gain for the Trojans. Football now down to their own 26-yard line, still in between the two hash marks. Hickman breaks his huddle. Splits out 3 receivers right here. There's 2 on the far side, 1 on the close side. Also puts his tight end into motion. Tailback alongside him. He wants to throw. He's in trouble. Pressure coming. It's a screen pass, and this one is going nowhere. A short loss for Soddy Daisy High School here on second down. Going to make it third and medium. Lost about a yard. Football goes from the 26 back to just behind the 25. Under 3 minutes to go here in this first half. Hickman gets the play call. Football now on the far hash mark. Similar formation, 4 out wide. That's 2 on either side. Here's the snap, wanting to throw. Pressure coming. There's a laser to the far side. This is caught. That'll move the chains. Gain of about 8 yards. That's first and 10 for Soddy Daisy High School. They go from the 24-yard line down to the 33. Still on the far hash mark. 2.5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Hickman dropped that one right in there. Same formation here on first and 10. 2 on either side. Hickman wants to throw it. Pressure coming. He's looking downfield. Now the defensive end grabs him, and there is a flag down there as well. Miami Brewer grabbed Hickman, dragged him down to the field. Matthew Nunley, the offensive tackle, trying to keep him at bay. And we'll wait for the officials to sort this one out and give us the call. Whitecap picks up this flag. Looks like that one is going to be holding against Soddy Daisy High School here. Instead of 1st and 10, it's maybe 28, 25. First and very long. 1:45 left to go in the first half. Hickman wants to throw again here on first down. Brewer coming after him from the back end. Now the linebacker grabs him and drops him in the backfield. He will celebrate, and a timeout down on the field taken by East Hamilton High School here with 95 seconds left to go in quarter two. Defense of the Hurricanes making the big play there. Zane Liffik, Mike Hinton getting back there, bringing the pressure on Hickman. Hickman tried to escape, and there was nowhere to go. Two defenders directly in the backfield with him. Another reaching back there around the center. He goes down. That makes it 2nd and forever. Football's about on the 14-yard line. The line to gain is the 43. Just under 30 yards to gain. 2nd and forever. 3 out wide this time for Hickman. He's got 2 tailbacks. Sends a man into motion. Wants to throw it. Pressure coming heavy. Here's a little rainbow ball to the close side, and this one is tipped away defensively. Logan Locke, the free safety, roved to the close side of the turf. Tipped that football out of play. Looked like Blake Bridgman was the intended receiver of Slater Hickman. That makes it 3rd and 29. 90 seconds left to go here in the first half of play. Looks like the return unit might have come onto the field. Third down, 4 out wide. Hickman wants to throw. Brewer coming from the backside. He is free. There's a pass to the close side. This one is caught and complete. Down to the 30-yard line. That's a big gain, but 15 yards doesn't even get him back to the original line of scrimmage here. Down to the 31-yard line. It's 4th and long now for the Trojans. 81 seconds left to go in quarter two. East Hamilton leading 18-0. And another timeout down on the field. Hurricanes want the football back. Great turnout here tonight at Soddy Daisy High School. Love to see the community out in full force. Full bleachers, basically on both sides of the track here, and you love to see that as well. East Hamilton High School traveling well. Home stands are just about full. Student section is full. Students lining the fences as well. 4th and 12, football on the close hash mark. The punt unit for both squads is out there. Again, 81 seconds left to go in quarter two. Hurricanes lead 18-0 over the Trojans. Trojans gonna punt the football here. A long, winding kick, scooped up at the 37-yard line of East Hamilton. Kyrese Willis across the 45. Now the midfield stripe. The opposing 45 runs the spin move and is dragged down as he crosses up to the 35-yard line of Soddy Daisy High School. 68 seconds left to go in quarter two. And here comes the offense of East Hamilton High School, led by Wandrick Bullard. We'll see what they can do. 1st and 10. Football on the far hash mark. They're working right to left on your radio dial. Here comes Bullard. Check down pass, close side, complete. This one caught just inside of the close sideline by Rawls. Gets that one up to the 23. That'll move the chains right away. 1st and 10. Outside linebacker on the coverage right there, and that's a big mismatch for the Hurricanes of East Hamilton, and they want to exploit that. Trips right for Wandrick Bullard. He's rolling with it. Pressure coming. He's in trouble. Tries to throw the stiff arm and double teamed and dropped. First man to him right there, Dakota Clayton, the defensive end. Wraps and throws down the Hurricane signal caller. 54 seconds left to go in quarter two. Seeing a lot of these tonight. Second and forever now here for East Hamilton High School. To move the chains, they need 21. The football is on the 36-yard line, so it's 36 yards from the end zone. It's on the far hash mark. A timeout down on the field, and both programs taking advantage of this quick break to get together. Talk about strategy. Reynolds is satisfied, as is Barnes, and both squads will head back onto the turf. Second and 21 from the 36-yard line of Soddy Daisy High School. It's the East Hamilton High School offense. Trips left for Wandrick Bullard, one man on the far side. He wants to throw. Here's a bomb down the sideline. This one is tipped away. Double teamed, a great play by the safety, roving across and helping out the corner. 48 seconds left to go here in quarter two. Third and 21 from the 36-yard line. Wandrick Bullard in that offense out there. Same formation. Trips left again. One receiver far side. Tailback alongside Bullard. Bullard wants to throw it. Pressure is coming. He's going to let another bomb go down the far sideline, fading and trying to grab a hold of this one. And a flag down there. 41 seconds left in quarter two, and a flag along the far sideline. That's in the area of pass interference. And indeed it will be. This one going against Soddy Daisy. It'll now be third and about 7. Hurricanes move the football, or rather the new spot by the officials is right outside of the red zone on the 20. East Hamilton needs to gain 7. Here's the pass right side. This one is caught. Looks like it was dropped. Incomplete pass on 3rd and 7. Just under 36 seconds to go now here in quarter two. Hurricanes will send on their kick unit. A long field goal try here for Ethan Hickson, and this one will find its way through the uprights. That has to be his long of the year, and that'll make it 21-0. East Hamilton lead with 32 seconds left to go here in the first half. Welcome back here to Soddy Daisy High School. 32 seconds left to go here in half number one. 21-0 is the tally. East Hamilton High School leading the Trojans here. Thank you for being with us for tonight's broadcast. As Ethan Hickson, who just hit that long field goal, will kick this one away and back to the Trojans. They'll let this one go for a touchback and start this drive at their own 20-yard line. Football will be going from left to right on your radio dial here on this possession. Here comes Slater Hickman. Signal caller, the last to the field, and he brings the play call with him. Hickman and the offense. 3 out wide, 2 on the close side. There's the give up inside. Tailback trying to push his way up in there. And not much doing for Soddy Daisy High School. 22 seconds left to go in quarter two. 2nd and 10. They might just let this go and go to the half. And indeed they will. Time will expire on this first half of action. And that'll do it for quarters number 1 and quarter number 2. After 2 frames of action, it's 21-0 East Hamilton High School. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more high school football and some halftime analysis in just a moment. Well, 2 quarters are in the books, and here's a look at our scoring so far. Right now it's 21-0 going into the halftime break. Quarter number 1, 8 minutes left to go in the quarter, so just 4 minutes into the game, East Hamilton runs a double reverse for the touchdown. It was a nifty play. They also converted the 2-point try. That made it 8-0. Then with 4.5 minutes left to go in that first quarter, Ethan Hickson chipped through his first field goal of the day. That made it 11-0 here at Soddy Daisy High School. Then 8 minutes into quarter number 2, so quite a while, an entire 12 minutes without any scoring, East Hamilton dropped in a 27-yard touchdown pass in the back corner on the far side of the field. I think that one went to David Cole, but don't hold me to that. That made it 18-0 here at Soddy Daisy High School. Then with just 30 seconds left to go in the first half, Ethan Hickson booted through what had to be his long field goal of the season to make it 21-0. So that's where we stand after 2 quarters of play. I'm going to take a much longer break now. I'll be back before quarter number 3 starts. Don't go anywhere, and thank you for being with us for high school football.
One.
Tune in to live via this network. Find us on social media at SESN Sports. The second half. Thank you for joining us for live sports here on the Southeast Sports Network.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Thank you for joining us for today's broadcast on the Southeast Sports Network. This is a product of Shrine Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the direct written consent of Shrine Media. We encourage television and radio mediums to reach out. Enjoy the game.
You're tuned in to Live Sports. Live Sports. Hits at Action. Thank you for joining us for Live Sports here on the Southeast Sports Network.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity. Built and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Daisy, and our score after 2 quarters to play, it's 21-0. East Hamilton High. We're still a little more than 5 minutes away from the second half of scores. Run back through how we got where we are now in our contest here in Soddy Daisy. Okay, area scores. Sequoia and Chattanooga Central are almost to halftime. I checked 33-0 Chat Central. Knoxville Webb, Silverdale going at it tonight. At the halftime break, Webb is leading Silverdale 13-7. Harrelson and Lockmart, 35-0 Rockmart lead at the halftime break. Dawson County and Pickens coming up on halftime, 27-0. Thus, the county is leading Pickens. Baylor and Prince Ave, it's 21-21 at the halftime break. McCallie School and Life Christian, 21-14, McCallie lead at the half. Heritage is losing to Cedartown. It's 42-0. Heritage Generals trailing big time in that one. Cahoua Creek battling Ringgold at the halftime break. It is 14-7, Ringgold lead. Eastridge and Red Bank going at it. 6. And that'll do it for our score updates. Again, it's 21-0 here in our contest between the Hurricanes and the Trojans. 2 touchdowns for East Hamilton and 2 field goals. We're just a few minutes away from the second half. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Thank you for joining us for today's broadcast on the Southeast Sports Network. This is a product of Shrine Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the direct written consent of Shrine Media. We encourage television and radio mediums to reach out. Enjoy the game.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity to be built and made for their the student athletes every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Looking down at the rafters, I had to sun these boys, can't leave them bastards. A lot of dudes, just some undercover actors. I don't fall for it, I'm privy to all your tactics. Yeah, so try again.
Welcome back here to Soddy Daisy High School. Half number 2 about to get underway between these two excellent high school football programs. Gabriel Schrei here bringing you tonight's contest. It is 21-0 going into quarter number 3. Hurricanes are leading the Trojans. The Trojans will get the football to start half number 2. Offensively, they'll be driving from left to right on your radio dial here. Score number 1 in tonight's game came in quarter number 1. Just 4 minutes into the contest, a double reverse allowed the Hurricanes to take an 8-0 lead after they converted a 2-point conversion. Then 4.5 minutes left in that first quarter. A field goal by Ethan Hickson made it 11-0. We went 12 minutes without a score. 4 minutes left in quarter 2. A 27-yard touchdown pass. I think it was David Cole in the back corner of the end zone able to haul it in from Wandrick forward. That made it 18-0. And then finally, one more field goal from Ethan Hickson with 30 seconds left in quarter 2 to get us where we are now. Big booming kick to start half number 2 by Hickson. This one will sail out of the back of the end zone, and we'll see the offense of the Trojans here to start quarter number 3 on the touchback. Number 8, Slater Hickman, the signal caller, leading his team out onto the field. 1st and 10, right from the center of the hash marks. And again, driving left to right on your radio dial. Man in motion for Hickman and his offense. Looks both ways from the gun, wants to throw. Pressure coming. There is a bomb deep left side. This one is incomplete. Just overshot his intended target right there. Huge shout out to our officiating crew here tonight. The referee, Scott Flora, will give me the names of everyone. Umpires, Scott Barberstock. Head linesman, John Campbell. Line judge, Barry Boyd. Back judge, Mark Thacker. And the young man on the crew, Mr. Zach, just joining up. Scott Florell, 19 years of officiating experience. Pretty incredible stuff. What a way to give back to the game that you love. 2nd and 10. Just 20 seconds into quarter three. Here's the give. Headed to the far side. Nothing doing for the tailback right here. And dragged down right near the line of scrimmage by a swarm of East Hamilton defenders. There's a flag near the left tackle area there. Just a reminder, if you're interested in officiating, we need more young officials all across the United States. It's a plague on the sports that we love so much. Visit TSSAA.org to learn more and sign up to become an official today. .40 gone here in quarter three. Here we go on third down, wanting to throw this one, nearly intercepted. Boy, Hickman took the snap, rolled close side. I think he thought Drew Lewis was going to cut in, and he cut out. He zigged instead of zagging, and Kyrese Willis saw where he was going to throw the ball, went right to it, just couldn't hook that one in. That'll make it 4th and 10 for the Trojans. 63 seconds gone in quarter three. 21-0 the score. East Hamilton Hurricane lead here. Punt unit on the field for the Trojans. This one, a lazy winding punt. Skiffs, skitters, and bounces down to the 40 of East Hamilton. Willis picks it up there, running across the 35, towards the close sideline, across the midfield stripe. Now the 45. 40 has some space, across the 30, free to the 20, 10, gone! Touchdown, East Hamilton High School. What a play!
Touchdown, East Hamilton. 10:34 left in the third quarter. 77 for East Hamilton. Soddy Daisy.
A 67-yard punt return for a touchdown. 27-0 now the score here at Soddy Daisy. Hickson on for the PAT. This one is up, away, and through. That'll make it 28-0 here at Soddy Daisy High School. What a play by Kyrese Willis to scoop that one up and take it to the house. Just 90 seconds gone here in quarter number three. We'll take a break here at that. Well, there you go. East Hamilton High School opening quarter three with a score. Willis taking that 67 yards to the house, and now we stand at 28-0. East Hamilton Hurricane lead. Hickson will kick this one back to the Trojans offense. They'll be working from left to right on your radio dial here. Big booming kick. This one headed back deep far side. Fielded just over the goal line. Return man cutting to the close side. And stopped up near the center of the turf. Dropped just over the 15 on the 17. It'll be 1st and 10. Soddy Daisy Trojans there. As their offense comes back onto the field, let's quickly get reacquainted. Signal caller Slater Hickman, the quarterback leading this offense. Ethan Howell helping him out at tight end. Drew Lewis, Trevor Alexander, Brady Stack. Receivers Lane Robinson, Blake Bridgman. Running the ball from the backfield and up front, Jamison Koch, Hunter Mills, Blake Renfro, Jordan Dodd, and Matthew Nunley clearing the way. Carry to the left side here on 1st and 10. Nothing doing there for the Trojans. Quarterback keeper tried to push his way up in there. Nothing doing. That'll make it 2nd and long here for Soddy Daisy High School. And let's reacquaint ourselves with the defense of the Hurricanes as well up front. Big man clearing the way. Miami Brewer, Taylor Smith, Ben Cole. The linebackers, Tex Lewis, Mike Hinton, Ramsey Devine, Zane Liffick. And the defensive backs, Kyrese Willis, Devin Harrelson, Logan Locke, and Vonzel Hinton. Second and 10 now. Football on the 16-yard line of their own side of the field. Trojans working with it. They're going left to right on your radio dial. Football on the far hash mark. Hickman wants to throw. He's got 5 receivers out wide. Climbing the ladder, throws a bomb to the close side, and it's intercepted by Kyrese Willis. Back-to-back highlight reel plays for this young man. Unbelievable. 1st and 10 now for the offense of East Hamilton High School. That means we should reacquaint ourselves with them as well. Well, you're very well familiar with Wandrick Bullard if you listen to the first half of this broadcast or you've seen any East Hamilton High School football. He's the signal caller and the quarterback for this offense. Kyrese Willis helping him out at receiver. Jake Rawls, Zachariah Lebu also catching passes. Mike Hinton, the tailback, and clearing the way up front. Caleb Ledesma, Colin Johnson, Andrew Gilbert, Josh Brown, and Logan Carmona. Trips right for the Hurricanes here. Man in motion. 2 tailbacks now. And there's that double reverse again. Rawls has got some space on the far side across the 40. Makes a cut at the 45. Headed towards the midfield stripe, and he'll be stopped. Didn't have the weight to push through the linebacker that he met there. It's going to be 2nd and medium for East Hamilton High School. Football on the far hash mark. They're driving right to left on your radio dial. Let's also reacquaint ourselves with the defense of the Trojans. Let's start up front. Dakota Clayton, Hunter Mills, Colin Cuppett, and Jamison Koch, the big men, big boys for Soddy Daisy High School. Tyler Moore, Reed Phillips, Jacob Mills, the linebackers, Kristen Stewart, Blake Christian, Lane Robinson, and Gage Welch, the defensive backs. Here's a check down pass to the close side for East Hamilton High School. Nothing doing there. On 2nd down, gain of maybe a yard. Jake Rawls ran a little bubble route, caught that one, tried to push it up in there. He's shy of the midfield stripe. 3 minutes gone here in quarter 3. It's 28-0 East Hamilton High School. And they're going to say he was close enough to move the sticks here. So that'll make it 1st and 10 for East Hamilton High School. Keeper for the quarterback, Bullard, who follows the guard and center and pushes his way up in there for 6 yards. Gorgeous gain right there. Boy, maybe 7 yards on 1st and 10. Football all the way over the midfield stripe down to the 44-yard line of the Trojans. Well, get your keys. We might be going on a drive here. 2nd and 4 for the Hurricanes of East Hamilton. 2 on either side. Rawls in motion. Coming back behind the quarterback. There goes the tailback right up inside, and a huge gain on 2nd and short. Football moves from the 44 down to the 29-yard line for an East Hamilton Hurricane 1st and 10. Football still in the center of the field between the 2 hash marks. 7.5 left to go here in quarter 3. 3 out wide for Wandrick Bullard. 2 tailbacks with him there. He's going to give it off again to Hinton. Hinton burst up inside. Gets a gain of about 3, but our close side official here throwing the flag. I believe Barberstock threw the flag there. We'll see what the call is. Going to be a hold against East Hamilton High School and the Hurricanes. First and 20 now for East Hamilton High School. Football right back to that 39-yard line. Bullard fakes the give. Here's the pitch out to Jake Rawls. Rawls makes a cut, makes the man miss across the 20, now down to the 10, and he is dragged down on the back end of the play right there by Bridgman. Bridgman with a clutch tackle, 6.5 left to go in quarter 3, able to keep Jake Rawls from finding his way into the end zone from 39 yards out. But it's first and goal now for East Hamilton High School's Hurricanes. First and goal. Here we go, bursting up inside, and Wandrick Bullard will find his way into the end zone. An 8-yard rushing touchdown for the quarterback with 6.5 left to go in Q3. It's 34-0 Hurricanes as Hickson will come on for the PAT. This one is up, away, and through. And so a 6:27 left to go here in quarter 3. It's 35-0 East Hamilton Hurricanes. We'll take a break along with these programs. Be back for the kickoff in just a moment. Welcome back here to Soddy Daisy High School. 6:27 left to go here in quarter number 3.
Let's make some noise!
Hurricane kick team sending it back to the Trojans of Soddy Daisy. Thank you for being with us wherever you may be. Appreciate you tuning in to this radio presentation of high school football. One will be a touch off of Ethan. And so the Trojan offense will take to start this drive at the 20-yard line, working from left to right on your radio dial from directly between the two hash marks. Two on right, that's blue side, and the far side here for Hickman. Bridge snap, grabs the hold of it. Slater Hickman, one throw deep left side. Contact there, no flag, it'll stay clean. receiver and defensive back got tangled up. One of them wants a call. The other is happy with no call. Well, let's take a quick look at area scores. Ringgold leading Cahulla Creek 21-7 in the third quarter. Baylor leading Prince Ave 35-28 in quarter three. Signal Mountain leading Kingston 21-14 in quarter three. McCallie leading Life Christian 28-14. Here's the give up inside. Following the right guard and right tackle. Tailback gets a gain of about 3 right there, maybe 4. Going to make it third and medium. .440 left to go in quarter three. North Murray beating Gordon Central 42-0. Quick plug there. Hickman wants to throw, and this one is swatted back into his hands. That'll be an incomplete pass. Ben Cole got in there, swatted the football right back into the hands of Slater Hickman. That'll make it 4th and 6 with 4 minutes left to go here in quarter three.
Say that again. Say that again. Okay, if we could just stay to the
Punt return unit on for the Hurricanes. And just moments ago, only 90 seconds into this quarter we're in here, Kyrese Willis, the return man, took it 67 yards to the house. Hickman boots this one away. Willis back to field this on the 43, makes one man miss. Now runs the spin move and dropped down. Got kind of caught up at the 45, couldn't get momentum going again. He stopped at the 43-yard line. We'll see the offense of the Hurricanes, so 3 minutes left to go here in this third quarter of play. Defense of the Trojans is out. Got a flag on return going against the Hurricanes. So it'll be 1st and 10 instead of from up by the 45. It'll be back near the 33. Here's the snap. Give up inside. Not a whole lot doing for the offense of East Hamilton right there. A short gain. Looks like it might be Trey Crawford under center here. Trips left for the Hurricanes, 148. Left to go in quarter three. I believe we've got encroachment going against the Trojans right there. Hurricanes going to take another stab at it. Second. Check down pass, close side to Rawls. Rawls runs the spin move and dragged out on the 40. That'll make it 3rd and 3 for the Hurricanes of East Hamilton here. 60 seconds left to go in quarter three. Just got a text from Harrison Scott. Dalton is leading 28-7 on their homecoming. Catamounts looking good. Four out wide, 2 on either side. For Crawford. Sends a man into motion. Fans getting loud. He'll give it off up inside. Tailback. Whoa, bounces off of 1, 2, 3 defenders after the pinball move across the 50, 40, 30, 20, and dragged out of bounds on the back end defensively. What a big run for the Hurricanes right there. A 44-yard pickup for East Hamilton, and that will end quarter number 3. It's 35-0 Hurricanes. We'll take a break and be back. Welcome back here to Soddy Daisy. Thank you for being with us for tonight's broadcast. Gabriel Schrei here bringing you the game. Appreciate you tuning in wherever you may be. Lots of great games and scores tonight, and this one not excluded from that list. So after the 44-yard rush by the Hurricanes there offensively, a quick laser to Zachariah Lebu over the middle, and he snags that one on the slant to make it second and medium for East Hamilton. Flag from the far sideline here. I'm guessing that's going to be a false start or a hold, but we'll wait to see. 30 seconds gone already in quarter 4, 35-0 Canes. Well, they sort this one out. Another couple of quick scoring updates. Northwest Whitfield leading 48-0 over Southeast Whitfield. Leading 6-0 over McMinn Central, and Northwest Whitfield scores final. McMinn Central in the 4th. Meigs County up 61 over Copper Basin. That's in the 4th. Cedartown defeats Heritage 42-0. That's final. Knoxville Webb up over Silverdale 16-13. Still tight. Silverdale hanging in there. Leading one in quarter. That's it. That's all I got for you right now. And like I mentioned, Harrison Scott gave me a text. Catamounts leading 28-7. Here's the snap. Crawford won before they can play. So the Canes football right now. It was second and about 5, or second and goal from the 5 rather. We'll have to sort out the penalty here, though. 10 minutes left to go in the game. 35-0. East Hamilton Hurricanes. For Crawford. Tailback his side. One on the close side. Crawford wants to roll. Two defenders right there. Trying to lay one up into the end zone. Complete. 2.5 minutes gone here in quarter number 4. Chattanooga Central is leading Sequoia 60-0. 6-0 at the end of the third quarter. This one's sorted out. First and goal from the 5. Pass left side by Crawford there is batted away. No! It's caught! Touchdown, East Hamilton High School. Well, receiver cut inside right there, reversed fields, fell to the turf and caught that one. Inside of traffic, able to hang on to the football, getting down to the field, and that's a 5-yard passing score for the Hurricanes with 9 minutes left to go in quarter 3. That makes it 41-0. Flag here on the PAT unit. They'll back him up. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up, away, and through. That makes it 42-0 here at Soddy Daisy High School. 9 minutes left to go in the contest. We'll take a break along with these two programs. Be right back with more high school football. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back here to Soddy Daisy High School. Thanks so much for being with us here tonight. I'm Gabriel Schreiber, bringing you all the action. Appreciate you tuning in. Kickoff going back to Soddy Daisy here. This one going to be a touchback as well, so the Trojans will start this one at their own 20. They'll work from right to left on your radio dial. They trail 42-0 to the Hurricanes of East Hamilton High School here with 8.5 left to go. First and 10 from the exact center of the field. Trojans offense breaks the huddle. 4 out wide, 2 on either side. Low snap. Hickman scoops this one up, tosses it to the far side. This is caught by a receiver. The slot receiver on a slant route hauls that in, goes down. Second and medium here now. Under 8 to go in today's contest here between the Canes and the Trojans. Don't tune out right away at the end of the contest. I'll take a short break, come back and recap scoring of today's game, and then take a look at area scores as well before I let you go. Trouble for Slater Hickman, who takes the snap and is sacked in the backfield for a loss of about 5. Third and long now for the Trojans here. Hickman took the snap. It was another low snap. He scooped it up, stood up, was looking to throw, and the linebacker on the outside on the back end of the play came screaming in on him. There was nothing he can do. He tried to evade him, went down, and was sacked right away. Third and 11 now for Soddy Daisy High School. 3 out wide, 2 on the far side. Man in motion. Slater Hickman looking with the football, wants to throw it, looking downfield. Here's a rainbow ball to the close side. This one is tipped and intercepted by the Hurricanes of East Hamilton High School. This time it's Devin Harrelson creating the turnover, and boy is he excited, dancing his way to the sideline. The Canes lead 42-0. They get the football back with 6.5 minutes left to go in the game. What a play.
All the way to the stand. All the way to the
I'll tell you, for me, that's what it's all about. At every level, doesn't matter if it's professional soccer or Division I football. My favorite thing is to see the guys and the gals having fun. There's nothing that makes me happier than that right there. 6 minutes left to go in the game. 1st and 10, Hurricanes. Crawford, quarterback keeper across the midfield stripe. He slides, gets about 7 yards right there.
Once again, please clear the grass area in front of the finish section and have a seat in the stand.
Second and short here for East Hamilton High School. Here's the give up inside and dropped right away by the defensive end. A short loss. That'll make it 3rd and medium for the Hurricanes. 42-0 the tally. Canes lead. 5:10 left to go in this final quarter of action here in Soddy Daisy, Tennessee. 4 out wide, 2 on either side. Grant Reynolds, Patrick Liner shouting out to their signal caller here. Sending a man into motion. Crawford, the give, and trouble right away for the tailback. No momentum for this young man. Trojans swarming. 4 defenders right there looking sharp. That'll bring up 4th down, and it looks like the Hurricanes will send on their punt unit with just over 4 minutes left to go in the day here in Soddy Daisy. High snap. Hickson goes up for this one. Big, booming punt to the back end. And this one will be marked down just inside of the 10-yard line for the Trojans of Soddy Daisy. Trojans will take over with the football. It's 1st and 10 from inside of the proverbial shadows of their own goalpost. Football on the far hash mark. And the Trojans of Soddy Daisy will drive from right to left on your radio dial on this one. Just over 3 minutes left to go. Trojans led out by Slater Hickman. He wants to throw it. Pressure coming. There's a laser beam over the middle. This is intercepted by the Hurricane defense. Another turnover. Well, and they've created a handful of them here tonight, and that's something they're happy to celebrate over. The clock will continue to run with under 3 minutes to go. It's 42-0 East Hamilton Hurricanes. Four out wide for this second string offense of the Hurricanes. Here's the give to the close side. Nothing doing for the tailback. He's wrapped up and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Short loss of about a yard there brings up 2nd down. Great turnout here tonight in Soddy Daisy for high school football. Stands were relatively full for most of the game as the fans are now making their way towards the exits. Just over 2 minutes left to go as the clock is winding here. Canes send a man into motion. There's the give up inside. Tailback gets a nice little gain right there. Going to bring up 3rd down for the Hurricanes of East Hamilton. .90 seconds left to go in the day. Third and medium for the Hurricanes of East Hamilton. Crawford wants to throw. There's a howitzer to the back end of the end zone, going up for the football. And this one is incomplete. sideline of the Hurricanes thought they had that right there. That's the experience of the official paying off. Being patient, waiting to see if he caught that. Got his feet in bounds on the back end in the corner. Beautiful facility here in Soddy Daisy. This is one of the bigger high school football fields in our area in this entire southeastern Tennessee region. The field's a long way away from the press box, and I forgot my binoculars tonight. I'm feeling old. It's a long way to try and see those guys on the back end of the field. Mike Beverly, local radio guru and mogul, would be happy to hear that I can't see the back end of the field. 4th and medium for the Hurricanes of East Hamilton. Just 12 seconds left, and I don't think they have to snap this. I think they can just let it run out. And they do have to snap it. There's the give to the tailback. He'll take it right up inside, following that right tackle, and that will bring the horn to fruition. 42-0, the final tally. The Hurricanes with a big win here. Now, hey, don't turn me off right away. I'll be back with an analysis of all of the scores we saw here today and some final scores from our area in just a moment. Okay, well, thank you so much for being with me here today for high school football. Bringing it to you in all kinds of places, this streaming and radio broadcast. Final look at our scoring here today. It was all East Hamilton High School Hurricanes, 42-0 the tally after 4 quarters of action. Just 4 minutes into quarter one, a double reverse led to the Hurricanes finding pay dirt. That made it 8-0 after a 2-point conversion. Then, just 4 minutes later, still in quarter one, Ethan Hickson chipped through his first field goal of the day. A full quarter later, 12 minutes, a 27-yard touchdown pass to the corner. I think David Cole was on the receiving end of that one, but again, I couldn't see it. So 18-0 the tally at that point. Then with 30 seconds left in the first half, Hickson chipped in a very long field goal, just about a 40-yarder to make it 21-0 going into that break. Coming out of the halftime, the Hurricanes kept it up. Tyrese Willis scooped up a ball, took it 67 yards to the house. That touchdown return made it 28-0 East Hamilton Hurricanes. Then with 6.5 minutes left to go in that third quarter, an 8-yard touchdown rush for Wandrick Bullard made it 35-0. The clock began to run. Wandrick Bullard and the starters of the Hurricanes in East Hamilton came off of the turf. Finally, one final touchdown score just 3 minutes into quarter number 4. A 5-yard pass from Drake Crawford made it 42-0. Big thanks again to the officials here today. I was able to talk Mr. Scott Flurrill into writing down the names of the whole crew, so I appreciated that. I want to give them another plug. They did a great job, which isn't super uncommon. We have great officials here with the TSSAA. Scott Flurrill, the referee. Umpire Scott Barberstock here this evening. John Campbell, the head linesman. Barry Boyd, the line judge. Back judge Mark Thacker, and Zach, the ECO. Just a reminder, if you want to officiate, it's a great way to give back to high school sports in the state of Tennessee. TSSAA.org. Become an official today. Scores around the area. I'm going to give you some final scores from around the area, tell you what's coming up next for these two teams, and then I'll let you go. Chattanooga Central winning 60-0 over Sequoia. Gilmer 28-24 over Lumpkin County. Rockmart 56-0 over Harrelson. North Murray 49-7 over Gordon Central. They're still in the third quarter. Lafayette trailing to Bremen by about 30 in quarter number 4. Pepperell, big-time lead over Armucci, 38-0 in quarter 3. Chachuga is trailing to Darlington, 48-14 in quarter 3. Northwest winning over the Raiders of SHS 48-0. Notre Dame leading Howard 21-6 in quarter 3. That's all I got for you right now. Last I checked, McCallie was leading by just 1 touchdown. South Pittsburgh up 28-0 over Austin East. That's it. That's all I'm going to give you on area scores. Find SESN Sports on Twitter if you want more area scores. Final thoughts for you. We'll just do the schedule, and I'll send you on your way. I appreciate you joining me. I'm Gabriel Schrei. Coming up for the Trojans, they've got 3 remaining contests. They travel to Ottawa, Tennessee to take on the Owls, then Hickson at Exton High School, and 1 final road game at East Ridge, just down the road in Chattanooga. Remaining schedule for the Hurricanes of East Hamilton High School. They're all home, so it's easy sailing for them, at least hypothetically. Friendship Christian next week. I'll have that one. You can catch it on the Hurricane YouTube channel, where you're probably tuned in right now. Red Bank High School will visit East Hamilton High School in the Hill on the 21st of October, and then Hickson visits the Hill on the 28th. I appreciate you tuning in for tonight's radio presentation of high school football. Wherever you're tuned in, be sure to subscribe, like, follow us on that platform, and I'll catch you next time. I'm Gabriel Schrei. This has been high school football, 42-0 Hurricane win over the Soddy Daisy High School Trojans. We'll catch you next time.
Thank you for joining us for today's broadcast on the Southeast Sports Network. This is a product of Shrine Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the direct written consent of Shrine Media. We encourage television and radio mediums to reach out. Enjoy the game.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.